Yeah, you know why my wipers are... because it's raining. They got they got squeaky clean Clarkson instead, the guy who never punched a BBC producer ever. What, so they got rid of Tarrant because there were claims that he hit his wife, and then they got somebody in who definitely hit a producer? Is that what we're saying here? He stood down saying the game had had its day. I'll be honest, I mean, it's definitely peaked a long time ago. I don't know, Carl. He was done for drinking. I don't know, Chippy. Tarrant was convicted of drunk driving. Yeah, that sounds like an official statement, Billy the Muddle. That sounds like one of those, we're telling people what they want to hear. I don't know, it just seems weird. Clarkson doing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It just... For the guy who's always been like a motoring journalist to be sat there behind a screen asking questions just feels a bit odd. Dre, don't listen to Whiteland. You don't want to go from a 1080 Ti to a 2080 Ti. It's just not worth the extra 20% boost. If that, for like $600-700 upgrade. Lazio. £1,200 from 1,200 quid. That's too much. That is actually too much. What, it's 1,200 for founders? That's just insane. It isn't worth it. It honestly isn't worth it. You could get a 1080 Ti for that, right? And you'd save so much money that you could spend it on the rest of the system and get much better bang for your buck out of it. With the money that you saved, you could, like, get extra RAM, raid some SSDs, get a better case. You know, you can just do all kinds with that money just to get some extra frames out your graphics card. Problem is that whole Bitcoin mining thing significantly bumped the prices of graphics cards, didn't it? They've come down a bit, but not as much. Yeah, exactly. You could buy like a PC for that money. Heck, you could even buy an iPhone XS. If you configure your own trailers, why can't you get a Schwarzmuller trailer? I don't think they've... if you remember, what they said was about trailer ownership, that it will be built in stages, and that not all of their trailers can be owned yet. But over the next release or two, they would basically port the remaining trailers over to trailer ownership. Why is the speed limit still 80 through here? $28 is a big card as well. You're gonna need a big case for it. SRB, how you doing? Uh-oh. I'm alright, SRB, thank you. You hope you don't need a big case. Right. Wyland, how big are you trying to... it's a huge card. Are you not water cooling, Wyland? Because if you're water cooling, you're going to want a big radiator in there. Otherwise, you're going to have to run some pretty quick fans.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Mr. Kershaw with half a year. Thank you, sir. Wyland's Fury X came with a factory AIO water cooler. Yeah, but I'm just wondering what he's going to do with his 2080 Ti. Why are you driving the high beam on? I generally do it because it's better for you guys to see where we're going rather than just see blackness. And also I love watching the AI freak out. Water cooler, but the PCB is just too big. Fan shroud making it water cooled doesn't make it any smaller. What? Okay, why? Then let me ask you another question. Why are you trying to make it really small then? Have you just not got much space where you are or something? It's as if you have a bigger case, you can water cool it, which would be super quiet. sitting at the side of your desk. You've got this super quiet monster instead of this tiny buzz bomb. Really, SRB? 4 months, dude. Well, thank you for staying subbed. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Let's go this way. These horrible leaves on the floor, they look so like a digital camo. I'll be honest, Whiteland, I don't look at my PC. I think that's where we differ here. Like, I want my PC to be not in sight. I want it to be, I can't see it, I can't hear it, I don't care. The PC, I don't care. Yeah? Monitors, keyboard, mouse, that's what matters to me. The actual box that's doing the work, it's like the engine under my bonnet. I don't care about it. Do your job well and stay quiet. That's how I see a PC. I don't want a piece of art that kind of sits there. I know people love that kind of thing, but it's not what I want from a PC. I just want it to be reliable and quiet. I don't consider it to be, like, as you do, like part of the living room. Well, Dre, I remember when my friend, he had a PC, right, he bought a PC and he went crazy. He had a glass panel and it looked like the inside of Blake 7 computers, yeah? It had all these flashing green stuff going on, like lights going off everywhere. Look at this glass panel, I can see the inside, it looks amazing, it's all lit up. And I'm like, well, yeah, it does. What are you going to do with it? And he's like, well, I'm going to put it in my cupboard. Like, you say what? So he built this cupboard. And in the top of this cupboard, he had an intake fan and an extractor fan, right? So it would basically blow air in and suck air out. So that means he could shut the cupboard door and it would sit inside there and he couldn't see it and he couldn't hear it. That was the point of it, right? So he took this machine, which was all flashing and stuff, and he put it inside of a cupboard where he couldn't see it. And somehow, like, the logic evaded him. he just wanted to do it. Okay. It's your money. Well, that's why then if I could put my machine in a different room, I would. I'd just have cables coming through the wall into my monitors and stuff. That would be it. That's perfect if I could do that. Live cattle. Cyanide. Boiled water. Cars. Concrete element. All these are just going back the exact same road that we just came down. Milk. No, I'm looking for actual cargo rather than taking my trailer. I'm looking for like an interesting glass panels. Looking for an interesting trailer to take. I'm not in the wrong menu, lol. I'm in the menu I want to be in. I had some like heavy stuff as well. 17-ton transformer. Whoa. 25-ton wind turbine over to Palermo. That could be weird. Yeah, well, external contracts are default trailers. That's the problem. I'm after one like the more interesting Jazzy Cat trailers, maybe. Might have to teleport. Kerosene? Blimey. Industrial cable reel. Well, that's kind of what I want, Wyland. I want my PC somewhere else. $25-ton tanker. Let's go to... a wind turbine detail section through Austria. That could get pretty interesting. We'd probably be late on it because I imagine this is going to be quite hilly and that's quite a short journey. You can do it when you run farm to the garage. Yeah, there was something that I think Dave was showing me that can do it. Yeah, it is very twisty. That could be a challenge. No, I don't think... Well, Jazzy Cat is basically not updated his trailer packs yet. So my guess is he's trying to make it so you can own stuff. My guess. Why am I being messaged on my phone? Okay. Industrial condenser. Could do a heavy haul for the lols. Brom, I'm already using it. If you look at the mod spreadsheet, I'm already using it. I have all of Jazzy Cat's mods that's working with 132. But if you look, like his main trailer pack is not working in 132 yet. Look at that. The truck works really well with the Doyle haulage color scheme, black and yellow. Look at that. That looks quite good. How many different camera angles do we need? Time to get the bacon. Let's do this. Heavy haul in the rain. Crunchy road hype. That car looks like it's floating. That's really bizarre. No, I think it's a 580, was it? Yeah, 580 we configured. It's not top of the range. 6x4. Good night, Costa. Have a good one. Floating Cars DLC. DPH, have a good one. Main Troll, how you doing? Glad you're enjoying it, Donny Nut. Oh yeah, doors rocking the heavy haul. I love the way the escort van swerves into the AI. I've always liked that. Like he just goes, get out the way. See, when it's finished raining, you should still get spray off the vehicle in front that kind of lands on the windscreen. You just know it's a space shuttle. It's been there all night. TV reporters are here. The wheel looks small in my hands. It's actually quite a small wheel, really. No, but a truck size wheel would be like out here. It would be just a bit much for a desktop. It would be nice to get a larger wheel. He doodles Twingo, but not. He doesn't draw that much now. Wait, Baz, you torped Hannah? What? That's going to get you a pink name, Baz. Don't be blaming her for turning into your torp. Not sure, Jules, to be honest. Yeah, there's a few people done that midnight. Oh, we shouldn't do that too much. Use a GoPro on the camera that the wheel is on, or go with some. I use 2 GoPros, SRB. Do you plan on returning to the States anytime soon? The only potential trip I know about for the States at the moment is Flight Sim June next year, which I haven't done anything concrete on. Like, I haven't booked anything. Arma 2 and DayZ, Simon G. Probably not. DayZ definitely not. Arma 2, well, it's Arma 3 now. I think it's on Orlando, Florida this time, King Awesome. Yeah, Sansko, we're gonna give it a go. Farm Sim 19. See what it's like. See how vastly different it is to Farm Sim 70. Why don't I play DayZ? Because it's just dead. Yeah, it's a dog that's had its day. It was a really novel idea. But it just got badly handled in the end. FS19 honestly seems disappointing, similar to FS17. I think you're expecting too much. Telltale going bankrupt, Mibsy, is a real shame. It really is. But you can only blame the executive board. Like they could see the money going down and down and down and down, and their decisions cost the company in the end and a lot of people's jobs. It's a real shame because they made some great games. But they made so much money off the previous games, to be able to go bankrupt from that's an impressive waste of money. That's some real bad management, that is. The heck? I think it was the van maybe tooting the horn at the car that he was waiting to turn, I'm not sure. Red Dead, I don't know, Simon G. As much as I'd love to play Red Dead, where am I going to find the time to play that through? It's probably going to be, I don't know, 50, 100 hours gameplay. Don't know, Tequila. 50-hour stream hype. Yeah, Tarkov always was going to be a good game. Red Dead not announced for PC at this point. It's typical Rockstar. Do a deal with the console, make tons of money from that exclusive, take the game, resell it on PC, make tons of money from that. I don't know, Whiteland? I haven't even considered it. Maybe a bit of The Long Dark, depending on when the story of that drops. What do you mean we're getting close, Whiteland? Getting close, it's not even October. You don't start thinking about Christmas until Christmas Eve. 92 days, that's 91 days I don't need to worry about. Oh, it's a coffee this time. Yay. Do you remember what you asked me when you went and you went, do you want tea or coffee? And I went, coffee, and you brought me tea. Do you remember that? I thought that truck was going to hit my trailer then. Midnight Club racing game. I don't even remember that. What do you give a newborn on Christmas, Wyland? Baby grows. Baby grows, mittens. Things that dangle over the cot and make noises and spin, all that kind of stuff. No, because they can't do anything with it. Newborns are pretty much useless for a couple of months, Wyland. Like with newborns, you're not really giving the baby anything, Wyland. You're giving it to the parents to use with the baby. Think of it that way. Because the baby has no concept. We've crashed! We have crashed. Wow, this game. What is going on? Hey, wait a minute. What time did the last one crash? Trucker Josh, thank you for your support. Welcome to the NetHouse, Trucker Josh. Let's have a look at what the error is this time. Euro truck. Game log. What do we reckon? Index out of bound error? Yeah, look at that. Exactly the same error. Index outside of boundary in buffer segment. It's a base game index out of bounds crash. Again. Second time tonight, exactly the same error. Look at this, graphics. Failed to assign pool segment models for incoming allocation. That happened a second before this. No, this didn't happen last Sunday. Didn't happen last Sunday. Completely different last Sunday. Sunday night green hell. And alright, it's a 64-bit game, it's not going to run out of memory. Increase your memory pool in the Steam command line. I reckon it's crashing about just over every 2 hours. Good night, Pampisi. You just bought ATS for £4. Wow. At least it had just saved it before it crashed. That's almost exactly where it crashed. Is it Mipsy? I've no idea, bro. Thanks, Ginger Trucker. Look, we don't stop for red lights. Unless there's AI vehicles, and then we have to. Euro Truck 1 is 50 cents. Yeah, well. We have rearranged your room since the stream started and had you in the background. Mum and Dad had to help me in some things. I think you have 2 new fans. Well, hi to your Mum and Dad, Hendo. We shall make them truckers. Whoa! What the heck? You brake checking me? What's all that about? Why did he brake check me? I don't even get why he stopped. Press your imaginary brake pedal. Rubbish on. SISL mod pack has that in it, amongst many other things like that over there. Lekker glad. Oh, we almost dinged level 91. What a scumbag. I swore I was about level 94 and we just lost a load of progress. Like the mug. Don't miss a trick, do you? Blimey. Well, that was fun. That's going to be the end of Sunday Night Trucking though, guys. Ugh. Thank you for watching. Can we get some GGs in chat for the whole mod team? We've modded splendidly all weekend for your viewing pleasure. It's been a fun few days. I should be back on Thursday, I believe. Let me quickly look at my calendar. X or XI RapX. Is that 21 RapX? Is that Roman numerals by any chance? Thank you for your support, sir. Welcome to the Net House. Yes, I should be... I think it's a normal schedule, by the look of it. So I'll be back on Thursday. I shall kick off the playlist shortly after the stream ends in case you want to watch some other stuff. Whoa! It's a Whiteland. 5-sub gift to Bronco Dolman, Grumpy Dad, Nice Try Kids, and Energizer the Duck. Welcome to the Net House, courtesy of Whiteland, with a very late gift sub there. Thank you, Whiteland. If you just got a sub off Whiteland, please remember to thank him. So yeah, I'll kick off the playlist shortly after the stream ends, and I'll be back on Thursday. I hope you all have fun. Dillix, thank you for half a year. Sup, that's a weird name.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Oh, you're welcome, Heyman. You're welcome. It's been fun. We had a laugh. Some good driving. Have a good week, whatever you're doing, guys.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Stay nutty. And I'll see you on Thursday. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.